Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your October forecast. We have a lot going on in the month of October. We have two full moons. One was on the 1st, and the other is on the 31st. The second one will be the blue moon, which only happens every 2 to 3 years. So there are a lot of manifestations taking place with those two full moons, but we also have Mercury going retrograde on the 13th, and retrograde always brings up the past, unfinished business. Then we have the sun moving into the sign of Scorpio on the 22nd. So that's all about major transformation, Capricorn. So you have manifestations coming in, you have the past returning in some capacity, and you have major transformations taking place in your life in October. And remember, the veil is also thinning in October. So let's pull some cards and see what spirits are around you guys in October, really trying to help and assist you. These top cards don't want to mix, but we'll make a mix. All right. The first card out is the Mirror Guardian. And it says, take time to reflect. All right. And that means that you need to take time to reflect on your strength and your challenges and see how far you've come. Recognize your gifts, okay? Know that you are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life, to take time to know all of your recent experiences, okay? The challenges you have faced, the strengths you have developed, and the lessons you have learned. Reflect on your strengths, in particular those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it is due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. All right, let's pull some spirit. Let's pull a spirit animal and see what they have to say. And we have it is the lizard spirit, and it says, dream the world into being. All right. When was the last time you basked in the sun and allowed yourself to daydream, to imagine what might be and who you might become? The lizard spirit appears when you are called to let your imagination flow and dream something new. Inspiration is available to you now if you are willing to slow down and let your eyes close a little, allowing ideas to dance in your head. What might come into being if you were to pursue your dream? How might you grow and expand if you allowed yourself to dare to believe in the impossible, making it possible? First in your dreaming mind, and then in the world as you co-create with spirit. Give in to the power of imagination, and soon your dream will become clearer, okay? The steps will reveal themselves, and spirit asks you to dare to dream big. All right, let's pull some moon energies and see what moon energies are coming out today. One more time. All right, and the first card out here is the new moon in Cancer, and it says you and your loved ones are saved. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in the people and places that you hold dearest. This can do with a member of your family or you, or it can mean moving house. If you are hoping to move forward with something in your life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it, okay? If you have been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. Or if you have been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself more. If your insecurities are holding you back, that is something you need to work on now, okay? Doing so could bring you your heart's desire. All right, the next card out is the Cardinal Moon. It says, behold and make the first move. Now is the time to be bold, okay? Bossy even. Take matters into your own hand. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They are determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you are going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you are asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you are worried about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance and you steer towards events where you want them to go. If you are serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to stop, okay? You need to be the leader. All right, let's pull some tarot. I got little hands, so I have to do this sideways here. All right, now the first card out we have. Let's put these down so I can be able to show them in the Tower. Okay. When the Tower card appears in a reading, okay, expect the unexpected. Okay. Massive change, upheaval, destruction, and chaos. It may be a divorce, death of a loved one, a financial failure, health problems, natural disaster, a job loss, or any event that shakes you to your core, affecting you spiritually, mentally, and physically. There's no escaping it. Change is here to tear things up and create chaos and destroy everything in your path, okay? After the Tower experience, you will grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. As you developed a new perspective on life you don't even know existed, these moments are necessary for your spiritual growth and enlightenment. And truth and honesty will bring about a positive change, even if you experience pain and anxiety throughout the process, okay? Thankfully, the Tower doesn't always associate with pain, though, okay, and turmoil. If you are highly aware and in tune with your inner guidance system, then the Tarot can indicate a spiritual awakening, a revelation. You may be able to see the cracks forming and take action before the whole structure comes tumbling down. You may create a massive transformation before you reach the point where change is your only option, okay? In its most positive form, the Tower card is your opportunity to break free from the old ways of thinking that haven't been holding you back. All right, let's see, next we have the Eight of Swords. Right, and there again, it looks like with the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords reveals that you feel trapped and restricted by your circumstances, okay? That you believe your options are limited with no clear path. You might be in an unfulfilling job, an abusive relationship, a significant amount of debt, or a situation way out of alignment with your inner being, okay? You are now trapped between a rock and a hard place with no resolution available, okay? Take note, though, okay, that the woman, that the swords are around her here, but there's nothing behind her here, okay? So she's not entirely imprisoned by the Eight of Swords around her, okay? And if she wanted to escape, she could. She merely needs to remove the blindfold and free herself from the self-imposed bindings that hold her back. When the Eight of Swords appears in a tarot reading, it comes as a warning that your thoughts and beliefs are no longer serving you. Okay? You have had your tower moment now. Okay? And now you may be overthinking things. Okay? Creating negative patterns or limiting yourself by only considering the worst scenario. Okay? So now is the time for you to quit thinking so much and pick yourself off the ground and move on to better things. The more you think about the situation, the more you feel stuck and without any options. So get out of your head and let go of those thoughts and beliefs holding you back. As you change your thoughts, you change your reality. Okay? Replace negative thoughts with positive ones, and you will start to create a more favorable situation for yourself. Okay? The Eight of Swords also assures you that there is a way out of your current situation. You just need a new perspective. You already have the resources you need, but it is up to you to use those resources in a way that benefits you. Okay? Others may be offering you help, and there may be an alternative solution that you haven't fully explored yet. Be open to finding the answers rather than getting stuck on the problem, okay? The trouble is that you worry all the time, okay? And you worry that either option could lead to negative consequences. And so you remain stuck. Again, this card is asking you to get out of your head and drop down into your gut and your intuition so that you can hear your inner guidance. Your thoughts are not serving you right now, but your intuition is. So trust yourself, okay? Next we have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles, like all knights of the other suits, represents work, effort, and responsibility that follows upon the dreams and ideals of the page. The knight is the most hardworking, methodical, and detailed-oriented character of the tarot deck. He may not be the most inspiring, creative knight, but he'll do the work to get the results that he seeks, even if that work is highly repetitive or routine. Usually when this card appears, okay, in a tarot reading, you need to be working towards your goals. Get a plan in place and stick to a schedule to get your job done. You may work particularly quickly, but You are consistent, dedicated, and committed to your goal, okay? So put one foot in front of the other and finish the job. The Knight of Pentacles shows that you are a natural planner and implementer. You envisioned your goals, okay? Determine what best course of action that you need to take, and then stick to your path with a relentless focus. When you are in the implementation mode, the job will get done, even if it requires hard work along the way. It may not necessarily be an exciting period, but at least you know you are on the right path. Even if you're growing tired and want to quit, the Knight invites you to keep it up, okay? And you will eventually see success. And let me put these cards over here so you can see that I'm drawing from the deck and I'm not just pulling out whatever. Okay. Now we have the Four of Swords. Okay. This Four of Swords tells you that you need to rest a little bit before you take on the next challenge. You know, you've already, once you finish this one, then you need to rest. You've reached an important milestone with this one, so it's time to recharge before your next phase begins. Okay? So you are refreshed and ready to go. Even if you are highly productive and driven, take time out from your busy schedule to restore your energy and heal your body. Okay? But brief periods of rest enable you to refresh your energy, concentration, and focus so that you are ready for the next challenge. If you have been going through a tough time recently, such as a trauma, okay, a breakup, a departure, a relationship or family problem, financial or health worries, stress or conflict, okay, then the Four of Swords comes as a sign to take a step back and regain your perspective. Take a day off work, travel to a new destination, spend some time with your loved ones, whatever you need to take a break. Now is not the time to make decisions. Now is the time to get some rest. Just relax. All right. And now we have the Magician. And as a master manifester, the Magician brings you the tools and resources and energy that you need to make all your dreams come true. Okay, seriously, everything you need right now is at your fingertips. You have the spiritual fire, the physical earth, the mental air, and the emotional water resources to manifest your dreams. And after the chaos in your life from this tower moment, okay, after that chaos, you deserve to recharge, okay? You deserve to be happy. It will be a perfect time to move forward on an idea that you recently conceived, okay? The skills, knowledge, and capabilities you are gathering along your path will lead you to where you need to be. And whether or not you know it, you are ready to turn your ideas into reality, okay? All right, now we have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is full of energy and passion and enthusiasm, okay? When this card shows up in a tarot reading, you are bursting with new ideas and plans for the future, okay? So you may be excited about starting a new project or pursuing a new approach or learning something new. You have so much energy that you feel as though you could almost do anything, and you can. The challenge, however, is whether you can keep it up. As all pages, the beginning always looks promising, but then you need something else to follow through and keep up the pace. The Page of Swords often emerges when you are exploring a new way of thinking, a new idea, a new perspective, new knowledge, or a new technique. You have a curious mind and the thirst of knowledge. As you explore this fresh way of thinking, you are asking lots of questions and gathering as much information as possible. You are always very much in the exploratory phase and have not yet mastered it. You may be prone to making mistakes along the way, but your curiosity means that you're eager to learn from your slip-ups, okay? If you're looking for a sign to move ahead with a new project, the Page of Swords says go for it. There will always be a challenge with whatever way you choose, or not. Everyone will be thrilled with your choices. But when it comes down to it, you need to follow your passion and go where your true energy lies. The page encourages you to move forward and to get the wheels in motion, despite any challenges or setbacks that might stand in your way. All right, now we have Justice. And the Justice card represents justice, fairness, truth, and the law, okay? You're being called to account for your actions and will be judged accordingly if you have acted in alignment with your higher self. If you have acted in alignment with your higher self and the greater good of others, you have nothing to worry about. However, if you haven't, you will be called out and made to own up to your own actions, okay? If this has you shaking in your boots, know that the Justice card isn't a black and white as you may think. A level of compassion and understanding accompanied justice. And although you may have done something you regret, this card suggests that you will be treated fairly and without bias. Be ready to take the responsibility for your actions and stand accountable for the ensuing consequences. Okay? If it's you that's seeking justice, then the Justice card is a positive sign that it will indeed be served. You may be part of the legal case or awaiting a final judgment from the courts. A ruling will be passed down shortly. Once the decision is made, though, you must accept it and move on. There are no retrials or second chances with the Justice card, okay? And last, we have the Fool. The Fool is a card of new beginnings, new opportunity, and potential, okay? Even though you don't know exactly where you're going, you're being called to commit yourself and follow your heart, no matter how crazy this leap of faith might seem. Now is the time when you need to trust where the universe is taking you. As you undertake the new journey, the Fool encourages you to have an open, curious mind and a sense of excitement. Throw caution to the wind. Be ready to embrace the unknown, leaving behind any fear, worry, or anxiety about what may or may not happen. This is about new experiences and personal growth and development and adventure, okay? The time is now. Take that leap of faith, even if you don't feel 100% ready or equipped for what's coming. Who knows what it could be? Seriously, what are you waiting for? You don't need to wait for someone to give you the green light or hold off until you have all the skills, tools, and resources you think you might need. You are ready. If you've been watching for a sign, this is it. This is the time of great potential and opportunity for you right now. The Fool is an invitation to relax, play, and have some fun. Treat life like one big experiment and feel yourself flow into whatever comes your way. This card asks you to embrace your beautiful, carefree spirit, allowing yourself to connect with energy that surrounds you and flows through you. Tap into your fullest potential by stepping into the place of wonderment, curiosity, and intrigue. Live life as though you were a child once again. Laugh more, dance more, and let your heart free. Okay? All right, now let's pull some messages. right, the first message out, it says declutter. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people that you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid, which has to do with this Tower moment. Probably, if you're in a relationship, it might be having problems and you might be separating. As where the Judgment card comes in, or the Justice card comes in, because if you're married, you might have to, you might be going through a divorce, maybe. All right. The next card out. Let's see if we can get it to. Maybe if we. I'm trying to get it to where you can see it, but anyhow, it says you may feel like you are getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead, so don't give up. Keep moving forward, okay? And the last one out says difficult times. Be on your guard against chaos and unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval are foretold, okay? So, again, I still feel like you're going through something legally, some kind of divorce or maybe even something with your work. Those are your messages, and I wish you lots of love and light. Take care.